Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wigan 77. Thank you for joining us. Everybody is welcome. Here at Wigan 77 True Crime and Mystery, we discuss a multitude of topics with our primary focus on true crime. And I wish to thank everyone for their comments as well as clicking the like and subscribe buttons. I truly appreciate it. Today's topic, we are going to further discuss the Scott Peterson case, who Scott was convicted of murdering his pregnant wife Lacey in 2004. And what we're going to look at is if the actual evidence supports the conviction or did the jury get it wrong. So let's have a look at the evidence in the case. We're going to start with what Scott told police the evening that Lacey was reported missing. So this is a police drawing of the Peterson property, just to give you an idea of the layout of the house. Now, it was a cute house. It was a small bungalow. As you can see there, there's not a lot of rooms, and the rooms are not very large. So everywhere in the house was mere steps, like from the family room to the closet where they kept the washer and dryers, just a few steps, as you can see for yourself there. So Scott arrived home at approximately 4:30 to 4:45 p.m., sometime in that time frame. He found the dog in the backyard, that's Mackenzie, with her leash still attached to the dog's collar. Scott took the leash off, put it on the counter that you see in the crime scene photograph there that was taken the evening of December 24th. The neighbor would testify that she found the dog earlier that day in the street with the leash on. She put the dog back in the backyard, closed the gate, and left. Now, Scott found the back door unlocked. That was odd. On the left is the picture of the back door, and on the right you see the counter with the dog's leash, where Scott had put the dog's leash. The back door is to the left, and the French doors are to the right, just to give you a bit of orientation there. When you go through the back door, you end up in the family room. Okay? Now, this is Mackenzie, the Peterson's dog, Scott and Lacey's dog. You also see in the background the gate they used to access the carport from the covered patio. Now, when Scott walked into the house, the cat and dog ran in. While one of them ran to the bucket, Scott thought they were going to drink the water in the bucket, took the mop out, emptied the bucket out the front door, left the mop and bucket outside, and then he collected the mail. On the left, you see in this crime scene photograph the empty mop and bucket outside the door, confirming what Scott told police. On the right, you see the door that the mop and bucket were found in front of. The door is what they called the front door, which is actually on the left front side of the house, just inside the gate. The mop and bucket were dry. When tested, there was no presence of blood or any other bodily fluids found or chemicals like bleach. That was testified to in court. Scott put his clothes in the washing machine because he had gotten wet from the rain when he was out fishing. You see the washing machine and dryer in this slide, which is in the closet inside the family room. On top of the washing machine, you see the dirty cloths that the housekeeper testified. Lacey told her to leave the dirty cloths on top of the washing machine the morning of the 23rd, which was the day before. Now, some people have commented that this is odd behavior. However, this was Scott's habit. As he worked with chemicals, when he would arrive home from work, he would put his clothes in the washing machine in order not to spread the chemicals all over the house. And a lot of people do that, like, coal miners and construction workers and, so it is an odd behavior. Scott then went into the kitchen, which you see here, took the pizza box out of the fridge, poured himself a glass of milk, ate his pizza, called out for Lacey with no response. Scott assumed Lacey had gone to her mother's because they were to have dinner there that evening. Okay, so this is a photograph taken the evening of December 24th by the police. Scott had put the pizza box back in the fridge at the beginning of the first official search of the home. The first officer on scene testified that he did see the pizza box on the counter when they first arrived at the home. Scott then got into the shower. Here's a photograph of the bathroom taken the evening of December 24th. In the photograph, you see a bench. Also, please take note of the curling iron on the counter. The housekeeper who cleaned the house on December 23rd, which was the day before, said there was nothing out on the bathroom counter when she was at the house. Here you see Scott, after showering and dressed, checked for messages. When he heard the message from Lacey's stepfather asking her to bring some whipped cream, Scott realized that Lacey was not at her mother's house. He promptly called Sharon, Lacey's mother, at approximately 5:17 p.m. At 5:47 p.m., Lacey's stepfather called police, reported Lacey missing. So keep those thoughts in mind as I look forward to presenting our next episode, where we will discuss some of the tangible evidence in the case. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to all your feedback. Please leave feedback in the comments section, or you are welcome to email me your feedback at ybentleyddavidson@outlook.com. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. It's free. Until next time, always remember, every day is a gift.